All right. So the truck's gonna spawn in kind of goofy like this. That's just life. So since the Z modeler decided to be dumb and it tripled all my stuff, I had to mod kit it. So gotta come in and turn on mod kits. Nope, not the wheels. And this is it fully set up. Got blinkers. Got front and rear blinkers, I should say. Just hard to see it turn on. You got one headlight level is just the headlights on the bottom. Second headlight level is both front headlights. And if you turn on extra one, you press E, you've got really bright front lights in those front cups. If I can get them to show up there. You got some running lights all over the place. Another cool thing with the blinkers is double check they're on. There are side blinkers. So I thought that would be cool. By this fuel cap here on either side is a filler node, so hopefully that's where the fuel scripts for those servers are. Scripts. This vehicle is set up with a layout meta to get in the right hand side. He had some goofy issues getting in and out of the truck. It's more so getting in the truck he had a problem with. The layout meta that was made was more for a sports car than it was a big truck. Good noon. All right. So this truck is livery, template, or whatever you want to call it. So the UV map you see is the template. Here is one half of the template red, one half of the template blue. Yes, you can see the thing there. Here on both sides of this part. It's just how it ended up working out. And I have a third livery included that has no coloring on it whatsoever. So you can do whatever you need. Of course, with that, we'll go over some colors. Primary color changes the entire body color. So you can kind of set things how you wish. Secondary color isn't set up this time around. Dashboard color changes your seats. In the seats, if you can't tell, a bit of a texture to them. If I move the camera around, you can kind of see the texture in the seats. Then you have your wheel color, changes your rims. Alright, so to set this vehicle up with Smart Ladder, it is a slash setup vehicle, then space, the spawn code 1, and then underscore 2. This will bring in the snowblower setup. So to operate Smart Ladder parts, you press X, and your arrow keys lifted up and down, left and right don't do anything this time around. You have shift and control, move the spout, and if you press G, it turns on the auger, intake auger, the output blower. It's kind of like an auger, but it's not an auger beater, I guess. And it puts smoke out the exhaust on the extra motor. Then the parts, everything just kind of moves happily. Back and forth, and you can relocate snow, quite literally. Different here. Of course, you've got the normal truck exhaust and truck exhaust. Pick it up or not wanting to use it. You turn it off and on at your leisure. There are a couple of times though where the script goes goofy and it starts blowing water out of the exhaust and exhaust out of the chute. I ended up having to do a server restart to fix those problems, but it was just kind of several spawns of the parts, and then it got all upset and started doing them. So we'll do slash reset vehicle. This time we're going to spawn in arm set number 1. That's just quite literally arms rotate up and down as if nothing is ever there. So they're just there for you that want to have just the arms. If we go number 3, got a big old bad broom on the front. Again, you press X, arrow key up moves it up, arrow key down moves it down. And shift and control swing it side to side. And if you press space and up, it rotates it this way, down rotates it that way, and that is due to keeping it centered with the ground when you rotate it around. So you have to hold space and then tap the other buttons to make it level for the angle you're using. And then you can press G again, and you'll get a little bit of smoke out of that extra motor. This is due to that motor wouldn't be as, I guess, heavily used, and then you can kind of see the bristles are moving around on the broom. Like I said, you can operate it while driving, no issue. Only issue you're going to have is when you need to press space. It'll activate 4-wheel steering if you need to change the angle of the sweeper. And then we will reset vehicle again. 4 is the big old blade. Again, you have to press X. You can press G if you want, and it'll just do the small amount of smoke again. You don't necessarily need to, but if you like the fact that it looks like the engine is working, cool. I left that option there for you. Again, up arrow is all arms is the plow up and down. And then if you hold space and the up or down arrows, you do the tilt, which it comes in for the side to side operations again. Then if you hold left shift or left control, you pick the whole operation up off the ground to utilize however you need to there. Drive range. Like I said, you press space, you get the 4-wheel steer. You don't have an emergency brake anymore when you do that, but that's... So anyhow, that is the 4 setups for the truck alone. Come back over here. We're gonna make it nighttime. That was weird. Alright, I don't want my blinkers on. Anyways, so if you press E and you have extra 1 turned on, you're gonna get really bright lights in the front. Extra 2 is the strobes on the cab alone. Now the cool part with that is on the back, I put 4 other colors. First one is white strobes. Extra 4 is purple strobes. Extra 5 is green strobes. And extra 6 is amber strobes. I did this because IRL, I've noticed airports run different color strobe lights on their plow equipment for... it's to help the visibility in the snow and the blowing snow and stuff, and to tell, okay, I'm this one in line to the tower crew and stuff. So one guy will have the white, and one guy will have the purple. And if you can turn them all on if you wish, but be honest, it doesn't do much on the ground. You can see the light, all the light bulbs light up. Not quite as bright as those guys, but hey, that's okay. So that is something cool I included on the truck, and of course you can turn all of them on. Just have lights everywhere. And of course you can just press E and it turns off. Go back to daylight. So yeah, that is how this truck operates and does its thing. All right, let's go look at the files now. All right, so I didn't package this up before. So you're going to receive a data folder. Inside the data folder, it's going to say Airport 1. That goes in the data how set your vehicle. So you have the carcals, car variations, the handling meta, vehicle layouts.meta, and the vehicles.meta. In the vehicle.meta, if you really don't like how you get in and out of that particular truck, you can come in here to your layout and change layout underscore, and you can put standard or truck or phantom, or go look at some other vehicle that you like, see what they have here, and you can change that. What it's going to do though is it's going to get them in on the normal driver side of the vehicle, but then it's going to scoot over to the passenger side of the vehicle, so the passenger seat. It's meant to be more of a center sitting cab, but the doors on seat and the door on the right hand side of the truck. It's goofy. It's how Oshkosh built them. But anyways, so you can change that to whatever you would like to fix it, or you can leave it as it is, or you can go standard, and bada bing, bada boom, it'll work just fine. And here in layouts tab meta, it's just, you don't have to worry about this because it comes with it for your stuff. You get the handling meta. If there's something you don't like the all-wheel steering, it's where you change it down here. You don't like the weight, you can change it. You don't like how it leans somewhere, it's all in this file here. All right, so if you want to change the colors of the parts, so you'll get also get a stream file. Stream file will have this here. So you have to look for the APB brush 2 and then the YTD. If you find the CFAIRPORT1, you can go into the YTD there and adjust things if you need to, like delivery or whatever else you want. But all of the YTDs that match a YDR are what you need to fix and swap out your colors. If you don't want the amber, yellowy color, you can change the amber out for pink or whatever. It doesn't matter. You can set the vehicle up how you wish. Alright, so when you open it, you're going to receive these 4 Luas. They'll be in the folder. Of course, I didn't set the folder before I recorded this, so I can't walk you through exactly how you receive the folder. But anyways, these 4 Luas are going to be included. You're going to want to copy them, drag them, whatever you need to do. But they're going to come over here to your server, and wherever you set up smart vehicles, smart ladder, whatever you name the resource, there's a vehicle file in here, and that's where you're going to put them. So these are all right here. These 4. And then you restart your server, pop in server, and everything behaves. So it's really quite simple. But you can see the driver's door still opens if it's the driver's door, the passenger door is if it was the passenger door. Get to the windows here. You can roll the windows up and down. Can't really tell much. But that is an option. There's no hood on this to open or close or anything fun like that. And it is 4-wheel drive. One thing I do need to show you though is these vehicle parts have a collision left on them. so you can't walk into them. And I've noticed on my loader that London released that some people are having some issues with these collisions, bouncing off things. But the kick of it is he's gonna get stuck. He's gonna do this quite often. Is you can drive it into buildings, and it won't do anything. Hit the vehicle collision, and it'll be like, oh no, I hit something. Oh, it's also got reverse lights, brake lights. So see if I can. You can't hit a vehicle with it with plow truck, but a vehicle. That's not exactly what I wanted. Hits it. I guess I just waited for the local to go with it. Cool. So it has a collision. If you don't like those collisions, oh no, I closed my thing. You're gonna come into those luas that you just moved, and I'm of course going to a different place because it's a messed up. And you're gonna look through the parts until you see this keep collision equals true. You can just highlight that line and get rid of it if you don't want it, or you can change keep collision equals true to false. Either way, it'll get rid of keeping the collision for you, and you'll be golden and not have to worry about the collision, but then anyone and everyone will just drive through them. So folks, thanks for coming to the TED Talk, and I hope you enjoy this next mod coming up for the Winter Pack. Available at Life Gaming in our Discord with myself and Benji. We got several vehicles coming. We're shooting for 20. Otherwise, check out the website, the T-Bex. Middle of January, like 15th or so, we're planning on the release of the full pack. Anyways, thank you guys.